Hello everyone. This is a no damage Inferno mode, no item store run of Resident Evil 3 Remake on the PC version. A no commentary version of this video can be found in the pinned comment in the comments section below.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had some
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
So to start, this is done without the use of bonus items. I had intended to do a no bonus item run since before I recorded my bonus items run. The bonus items run was just to show people how to do it when they're clearing Inferno mode for the first time. Just to make it easier, because Inferno mode is actually really, really difficult.
Gets worse every night.
Also, another thing, VSync, I realize there is screen tearing, but I keep my VSync turned off because VSync causes extra lag, which actively interferes with my ability to control and aim. I realize I'm not playing Counter-Strike Go. I'm sorry it looks like shit, but you'll have to grin and bear it.
Who could that be? Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
hell? Over here!
Brad,
You okay?
what was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only 2 stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
How did this all happen so fast?
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids. Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
I gotta be dreaming. How could this many people be infected? Brad! Here they come!
In here!
There's so many.
So for these guys, because zombies aggro from further away on Inferno, make sure you hug the barricade over here. Sometimes one will just rush up to you and kill you instantly.
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
I'm sorry, Brad. Sorry.
So I should note something else. This is not a speedrun. The strats for this are completely different. Because I will be purposely taking no damage, it means that the hidden difficulty adjust system is going to be stuck at DA 19. In order to dodge that guy, I just sort of took a long line around him and just sort of dodged forward. Kind of got lucky.
Sir, are you all right?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can take you there.
Place isn't here!
So in Inferno speedruns, you would be taking damage in order to lower the hidden difficulty adjust system. The difficulty adjust system is basically a range of levels. On amateur mode, it's 1 through 3. On normal mode, it's 4 through 6. On hardcore, it's 6 through 9. Nightmare, I believe, is 10 and 11. Or maybe it's locked at 11, I'm not sure. But Inferno is going to be 12 to 7 or 12 to 19. Forgive me if these numbers are inaccurate. Shooting that zombie to inflict hit stun and get around him. But yeah, in a speedrun, you would be taking damage in order to lower your DA, and thus enemies would take fewer bullets to kill as a result. And I do no such thing, so playing at max DA at all times, which is DA 19, would mean that enemies are taking significantly less damage because the damage scales down the higher the DA level you're at.
Hey, down here!
And DA 19 happens pretty early. I'd say about the time I reach the sewers.
Sorry. Come on. Start, damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe. I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go. Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this? Sorry, we're gonna have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Listen, I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. BCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, this way.
Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
So after all this intro, as per usual, the first save that we will be making is at the first save point.
Jill? It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
You get a side pack in the Lightning Hawk right off the bat. This is in both Nightmare mode and Inferno mode. No bonus items. Survivors. We've got to get that train moving. So as I mentioned before, the aggro range on the zombies is really, really wide. So we are going to just take the long way around that guy. Take this flash grenade and use it for its intended purpose, which is to flash this entire mob. Even if you get grabbed by that zombie, he's not going to bite you. The flash grenade is going to kick in. And whenever that zombie busts in through the gate, we are going to hit the dodge button whenever we hear him roar. Or scream, or whatever. Anyway. Gunpowder in the box here.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Right about here, you're pretty much going to have no choice but to dodge some enemies. They all lunge twice, but their aggro range is, of course, a lot larger. I didn't bother shooting the barrel because I wanted to save it for Nemesis later. I got lucky and the zombie on the far left end didn't come after me. So I was able to just like sort of run around him, but still needed to get some dodges in on the first zombie that lunged at me. The code for the safe is 937. You can get the dot sight for the handgun here. Gunpowder. Gotta try to get what little ammo we can. More handgun ammo here, and we've got to inch forward a little bit. The zombie over here, we're just going to shoot her until she's down, and actually got really lucky with a headshot there. Otherwise, I was just going to finish her off with handgun bullets there. So we pop her head out the door, and these zombies over here, well, there's one regular zombie and one tentacle zombie over here. They're already aggroed. Try to take one of them out of commission. Actually, as it turns out, that other tentacle zombie didn't aggro until I popped my head out further, so... Here's what the Magnum is for. We're going to have the tentacle zombie come all the way up the stairs, right about to where he's going to be able to attack. Unfortunately, Jill can't shift her shoulders, but we can focus shot the tentacle zombie over here. Also, like an idiot, I didn't check that zombie. But he was already down, and if he fell again after we shot him, then that means he's dead. He's not going to play dead a third time. Focus shots, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned before in any of the other videos, actually do about 15% more damage per shot. So if you stop and, you let the crosshair close in, it'll actually do more damage. Just a little bit. There's that hand grenade right there. I actually picked it up this time. Are you proud of me, chat? We're gonna grab the fire hose, and then we're gonna stack up right outside this door and give that asshole the old kapowie. And there's going to be 2 more zombies in the other room. One regular zombie, one tentacle zombie. Trying to give them a lot of room. We're going to let our focus shot queue up and wait for this guy. I wanted to go for the tentacle zombie first because the tentacle zombie would have been a lot harder to hit if he actually aggroed on me and actually closed his mandibles. Then I would have been forced to waste more Magnum ammo. Just always remember, it's like even though it'll protect itself in the front, the rear of the head is going to be vulnerable, even like the sides of the rear of the head. So like the rear closer to the back of the head, is about where you want to hit that focus shot on the Magnum in order to take it down. Crit chance is still a chance. You can't rely on it. Now that we got the fire hose, going to move pretty far ahead. And we're going to grab key items so that we can come back here and start looting the place before Nemesis shows up. Grab the gunpowder on the body on the way out.
Gotta put this out.
Since we're playing on Inferno, we don't want to do something as frivolous as mix our high-grade gunpowder with regular gunpowder and get shotgun shells. Because you already get a lot of shotgun shells off the bat, you want to mix Magnum ammo. Always, always, always mix Magnum ammo.
Is someone in here?
So after giving that the old choppy chop, we're going to head back to the train offices, the subway office, the Kite Bros Railway office. Obviously, we're not taking the left side down. That's suicide, just about. Gotta decapitate this guy, absolutely. We will do that on our way back. Or apparently I'll do this sooner, but... Dude, the aggro range on that guy, did you see that? He like lunged at me from halfway down the hallway. Unless you got some sick, nasty aim on lunging zombies and are able to react to that and train your aim fast enough, and you get really lucky with stun, you are not going to be able to avoid getting grabbed if you stop and try to stand your ground. So always stay as far away as you can there. We're going to grab the M3 next. Save our Magnum rounds for now. For these first few zombies in the game, just going to try to take as many down with the handgun as we can. Don't want to get too trigger happy with the handgun though, because we still need ammo for the Drain Demos. But the main reason that I got the shotgun here, first up, was to make sure that our path towards the lockpick would be completely safe. Since working on hardcore though, me and Matt Durock have actually figured out some pretty neat things that might be able to be carried over into Inferno, but I won't properly know for sure until the next time I do an Inferno run.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not unaffected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
he would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Now we're going to make our next save right here. So from here, just going to put away the Magnum, actually no, the fancy box, the grenades. We don't need those quite so soon. Trying to save on our grenades. Gotta pick up your ammo anytime you can. Of course. So these dogs are gonna pop up. We're gonna stay to the left over here. Let that dog get danger close and then pop that Jenny. Now stab that other dog in the head so to save ammo. These guys over here actually have very little HP. But of course they're not like rattling the gates or anything, so they're going to try to hit you with their tentacles, and there's 4 of them. Just get rid of all of them. Absolutely worth shooting them in the back of the head to get rid of them. That zombie over there, we're just gonna pop her with a shotgun to get her out of the way. We'll shoot him, get him out of the way too. Just a couple of shotgun shells to sacrifice in order to get into this room over here.
Oh, smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Oh my God. Get it out! Fucking gross.
So while using the green herb there, I would actually recommend putting the lockpick into slot 1. Saves on a little bit of menuing there. But that way all you gotta do whenever you're opening up locks with the lockpick is just keep mashing F and it'll open for you. Got plenty of extra handgun ammo and gunpowder here. Now we're going to head backwards and loot the rest of the area. There's still plenty of zombies out and about, so it's going to be kind of tough to get around all of them while doing so. There's a first aid spray in there if you want it. That wasn't annoying at all. I decided to run back into the gated area over here in order to de-aggro the zombies and try to get them to go back to their original positions. But they were already far enough away that I could just make a break for the ladder. But the intent was to try to make it to the ladder before having to shoot that zombie, but whatever. It'll actually help out a little later whenever I go to unlock the toy store and the supermarket. But our path is still clean here.
This must be the subway company's offices.
There's another first aid spray in the locker over here. The briefcase in the control room has more shotgun shells. Basically just trying to stock up as much as possible. You don't even really need all this ammo this early, but if we don't get it now, then we have a lot of tentacle zombies to worry about later. But at the same time, I'm also pretty low on handgun bullets at this point because I was already using bullets to gun down zombies. I wanted to angle the zombie this way so that my shotgun wouldn't accidentally blow up the red barrel. But I actually think it's probably a lot more worthwhile to just go directly to the gate and just start shotgunning those guys like I did in the run with shop items. Dodged the shit out of that. I was trying to finish off that zombie right there with the handgun so that I would have a place to exit and not have to worry about getting whipped by a stray tentacle. Got a little lucky on that dodge. By the way, this zombie over here, decapitate him immediately. This is the second time that I've made this mistake and left it in a YouTube video. Absolutely listen to me here. Decapitate that zombie. Because he will get in your way when you're running away from Nemesis later. I don't recommend keeping him around. Past Carcy does it again. Past Carcy got better, but Past Carcy still sucks if he's letting that zombie stay alive. So with that done, we also got another grenade from the locker and the donut shop. We're gonna take these catwalks. Then we're gonna get around these next two zombies over here. Fortunately, they are both grouped together. Got pretty lucky not getting grabbed either. In general, by the way, if you're planning to use this for a first-time Inferno mode walkthrough of any kind, don't worry too much about taking damage, because the game will actually, of course, get easier when you take damage because of the DA values. Lucky me, I'm able to scoot right by these guys and make my way back to the substation pretty easily from here on. Within another minute, all the enemies are cleared out. Also get rid of the bolt cutters, we don't need those anymore. The amount of damage, of course, that you take on Inferno is completely 100% dependent on your DA value, so obviously the better you do at the game, the more likely you are to die in like one hit, 1 or 2 hits or something like that. Because we already got the lockpick, the zombies in here are despawned, so don't gotta worry about those, just run straight up the stairs. And then we will make our next save. So this is one of the major choke points of a no damage run. If we were actually not playing this with saves and actually doing it all in one go. So it gets its own segment. Fuck that. Anyway, start by blowing the Jenny and killing the one Drain Demos and killing this other Drain Demos over here by also popping the generator. Try to save on shotgun shells when we can, and shooting generators is a good way to do it. There's 2 generators in this map. I feel like for the number of Drain Demos, there weren't enough generators in general. I'm just flicking the switch here a little bit in order to try to aggro them onto me, because they will come after you the more you try to flick the switch over here until the music calms down and you hear, like, you know, the tense stringed instruments. I'm looking through the fence here in order to catch these guys as they're coming around the corner. There's 2. And a third will be around the corner over here. I got unlucky, he was on the ceiling that time. Sometimes he's on the ground in front of you. That one just came out of the butthole, so we are going to eliminate him immediately. It's going to shuffle up the times at which they come after us. Yeah, that one almost lunged at me in order to stick his proboscis down my throat. Got some handgun ammo in the box here, then we're gonna climb down this ladder. And usually I like to sort of stand my ground here for a little bit if there's still enemies that I'm aware of. But now we got that second breaker up. There's gonna be one coming out of the butthole over here. Gonna equip our shotgun and take these guys out. I was pretty lucky to get 4 of them like that. Like, I thought that 2 had busted out of the wall there, but it turns out that a third was actually following right behind them. And I was going for like the one on the ceiling first, of course. These guys are a lot more aggressive on Inferno, of course, and they take a lot more ammo. I'm still looking around. The music died down for a moment until this other guy came out of the butthole here, so now that he's gone, the music is going to chill out again. We can hear the music again, meaning that more are spawning in. I shoot the generator in order to kill that guy, checking around the corner to make sure there aren't any more. We only got 15 handgun bullets left, so we gotta be really careful. Leave no survivors. If they're coming for us at this point, shotgun. If they're running away, handgun. Well, I made an exception for him, obviously.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Fortunately, we killed all the enemies in the previous mobs, so there's this guy over here on the wall. I'm not really sure that these guys can attack you on the walls like that, but his friend came around the corner and lunged at me, and I actually got really lucky and PD'd around. I was expecting to have to look left.
That uses the main power switch.
I don't know, maybe I should, like, bait that guy out next time and try to kill him with a shotgun or what. But I think maybe I rushed that exit a little too hard.
Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices.
Right. I think I know the building.
Really? Way to go, partner. One step ahead.
Not your partner.
Man, I love the chemistry that Jill and Carlos have in this game. It's pretty great. We got all 3 of the fancy boxes now, by the way. Hopefully you paid attention to me picking up the fancy box in the Drain Demos area, because I did not mention that at all. Anyway, we're going to make our next save before our Nemesis encounter here. So this first Nemesis dodge over here is pretty difficult. Dealing with Nemesis in general on Inferno generally warrants its own segment, so that is exactly what I am going to do. Because he is fast as fuck. We gotta do 2 perfect dodges to get around these guys. Well, just 1 perfect dodge, actually, and just like some regular lunges. And then Nemesis is gonna get fast. And we gotta wait for him to get a little further, closer to us. Decapitate her because she can aggro at a pretty far range. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wedge ourselves between this door and this zombie. And we're gonna let Nemesis knock his ass over.
Carlos! That thing is still alive! It's after me!
What? Run! Come back to the station!
Not until I get traffic control online.
Absolutely no clue why that punch didn't affect me, but it didn't affect me, and it works consistently. So this next segment over here, we are going to knock Nemesis the fuck down, and here's how we're gonna do it. With what little ammo we got. First up, we have to try to get down these stairs here. Then we're going to take this high-grade gunpowder and we are going to zap him. Then we're going to move this way. And yeah, you remember that zombie that I told you to kill earlier? That's what happens if you don't kill it. You gotta perfect dodge him and he's gonna lunge at you from halfway across the donut shop like an asshole. That is why I said decapitate him.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. Alright, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
Valid route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
So this guy's gonna spawn in. Gonna give him a shotgun shell in order to pass around him. And once we get out here, we're going to focus shot that guy over there, and I'm staying at the top of the stairs, just like right next to the door, because that is actually the tether range for these guys, and I'm trying to get them to go back to their original positions so I can focus shot them from way far away. Just doing that, and trying to do that before the other tentacle zombie comes out the door to come after me, because we are within range for him to aggro and come out the door after us. We're going to climb down this ladder here, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop out a little bit so that Nemesis spawns over there, and we're going to have him move over towards this barrel. These other zombies are despawned, and Nemesis is going to come to the gate. Now we're going to wait, do a focus shot on his antibody pump right there. You can see him like glitching out. He can't actually come through the he can't actually come through there unless he is actively opening the door, so he just gets caught on the top of the gate. You can just cheese him that way. So now that that's done, we are going to squeeze around here, hug this wall for these two zombies to come down. We're going to decapitate this guy, and then we got to PD this guy over here, unfortunately. Got to do a perfect dodge on him. So we made it. Now we're going to wrap up the segment by claiming our just rewards. Also, you'll notice that I did not pick up the item from Nemesis, because that item was not the extended mag. The item drops for this game do not work the way they do in Resident Evil 3 Classic, by the way, where the order of the item is preserved. It's all fully dependent on the encounter, and Nemesis would have dropped the moderator for the handgun, which would have just taken up inventory slots, honestly. Especially for how little mileage I'm going to be getting out of this standard handgun for the rest of the playthrough. So we're just going to get the grenade, the side pack, and the shotgun upgrade out of this puzzle here, just using all the gems here all at once. Then we'll use the lockpick one more time in order to get more shotgun shells, because we desperately need them right about now. And then we're going to make our next save, because there is a particularly difficult dodge coming up, and it is worth saving for. This segment will be pretty much the entire sewers.
Nice job, Super Cop. I'm impressed.
We back in business?
Yeah, mostly. But we need 30 to 40 minutes to finish maintenance. Nikolai, how are we doing?
The town's crawling with those freaks. No chance of fighting our way out of the city. Why is she here?
She's helping get the trains running again.
Bad time to start carrying dead weight, friend. She's unreliable. Can't pull the trigger when it counts.
Hey, take it easy.
She'll get you killed.
Sorry about that. Everyone's a little worked up. Oh, come on. Not again.
It's me he's after.
Hey.
I'll buy you some time.
Hey, wait! Wait, Jill! No! Damn it!
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars? I'll give you stars.
So pay attention. Whenever Jill loads in and she's running, after the second step is when you want to press the dodge button, because then Jill will do a dodge roll. That's pretty much exactly the optimal time to do a perfect dodge. Nemesis super fast here, by the way. We want him to follow us around here. He actually does stop and turn for the fast speed that he runs. But after we blow up this barrel over here, we can pop this vent open, and he also gives us some shotgun shells for our trouble.
Carlos, do you copy? Carlos! Oh, shit. Oh, I need to find another way out.
Shotgun shells and handgun ammo in the locker over here. The Hunter Gammas on Inferno without assault coins are going to be especially difficult.
Oh, what was that?
And pretty much from this point on is where we are going to hit peak DA level. We're about to be at DA 19 here, because we have to land a lot of shots on a lot of these Hunter Gammas. So this guy's going to pop out, get a grenade right up in his mouth, and then we're going to move back and get a focus shot ready from the Magnum, and then finish him off with the handgun. Just a couple of quick shots. You can finish him off with the shotgun if you want to, but for the ammo economy, it's probably not even worth it. Make it into the save room over here. Some explosive B. The grenade launcher. We'll go ahead and take these shotgun shells out of the case in order to save up on inventory space. Queue up our flame rounds, get those ready. So, I actually learned that we could even stun these guys. I'll get to it later. Anyway, I threw a grenade up there in order to do the vast majority of the damage to these guys, and then finishing them off with the shotgun. Then there's going to be a Hunter Gamma around the corner here. Now this Hunter Gamma, actually as it turns out, I didn't even have to kill it. I could just use a single flame round on him and a single flame round on his buddy. And when we come back through, they would actually be dead. Will actually be disappeared even. They despawn when you pick up the battery. So make a note of that. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't bother killing this guy. Just let him stay on fire. Because we can go back into this little side area here after we pick up the battery. After this flame round, go directly to the ladder. Don't even bother killing him like I did here. I could have saved on so many Magnum rounds here. I mean, I still cleared the playthrough regardless, but it would have been nice to have those other 2 Magnum rounds for, like, pale heads later in the game. Maybe even final Nemesis if I had enough. Some gunpowder there. We're just doing that in order to mix up more handgun bullets. the explosive A and B here. We're going to mix up a lot more flame rounds, which we are going to use in order to get around more Hunter Gammas. Now we got the battery pack. Like I said, after you pick up the battery pack, the Hunter Gammas that I just shot all despawn, and another Hunter Gamma encounter is going to pop up in its place. Specifically this one. He's going to open his mandibles here. Jill caught fire for a moment, but the fire doesn't actually damage you. If you stay in the fire long enough, you will die. But it's like, it's weird like that. So I try to shoot these guys on like the left side of their mouths from Jill's subjective left. So like just try to aim to the left, hit their mouths on the right, on their subjective right, and so that you can get the flames out of the way, still stun them, and be able to go up the stairs, go up the ladder, what have you. This guy, we're just not even going to bother shooting him at all. We're just going to go through here, grab the battery pack, and wait for him to go away. He's just looking at us. He's just there at the door. He's trying to jump scare us here. Once he turns around, we're safe to go. Then we'll go up to the left over here, bait him to jump out this way. Then we'll use the battery pack and go into this room over here. There's going to be an explosive A and a hip pouch. We absolutely need that hip pouch. Then there's some high-grade gunpowder right there, which we're going to mix up into some magnum rounds. Reload our magnum. Just want to show you guys what the jump scare looks like here. You can hear that growling right there. And when you hear that noise, it's safe to go. Also, as you can see, I made a major fucking boo-boo. And, oh, well, fortunately he jumped away, but I still had to bait this guy here to the left, or to the right, to get him to jump out that way. I made a major boo-boo there by not picking up that battery pack as soon as I exited the door, but if you make the same mistake, then this is how you can recover from it, basically. Is just try to lure him around in a circle and go to the battery pack and just lure around in a circle again and make your way towards this ladder. And now we can get out of the sewers. And that was the sewers. The only major caveat is the tentacle zombies coming out of the hole above.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill! Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Gonna take a wide line around here, equip the shotgun, blast this zombie in the face, and head directly to the shutter.
It can use weapons?
Once we head in here, there's no typewriter here. We grab the explosive A, and then we're going to head upstairs. If you take this this white cover over here, you actually don't have to stair skate like I was doing just there. You don't have to raise and lower your gun. I do this on the stairs, by the way, in order to move faster on the stairs. This is not a speedrun, but it's not like I'm saving on any compelling gameplay by not doing it. Just ignore Nemesis. Nothing can be actually done to you. Just make our way up to the next save point. Easy peasy. Overall, wholly unnecessary to use any grenades in the next fight. We just need the Magnum, a couple of hand grenades, and the shotgun. Now that I know the mechanics of the Nemesis fight over here, this fight is easier than ever. Checking the box one more time to see if there's anything in here that I could use, but I definitely need hand grenades. Nothing there that isn't New Game Plus. So now we're going to make our next save and get ready to fight Nemesis. So we're going to start with the shotgun. Couple of shotgun shells to take Nemesis down to his first HP wall, which is around 95% HP. Then we use a grenade here. Got around that fire, fortunately didn't take a hit there. Then we're going to use the handgun there to bring him down to his second HP wall at 65% HP. You don't even have to blow up the tank on the back. The tank is simply a suggestion. Just go for the antibody pump or the flamethrower itself. Once he gets up, we're going to stun him with another grenade because he is fast as fuck here. And that actually takes out like the vast majority of his health there. Another grenade here. Knock him to the side. I got lucky with the PD there. And then a couple of shotgun shells there to finish him off.
Carlos, it's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You all right?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
So headed back to the RPD section here, the RPD back alley. There's a lot of these guys here. Because we don't have the assault coin, their defense is not going to be dropped. So we have to do the next best thing. We're going to lure every single zombie over to this barrel over here by popping them. They're all aggroed. They're coming towards me. Do not go past the red line on the fire truck ladder over here. Because if you do, then you're going to fall off. Rather, Jill is just going to automatically jump off. After shooting the barrel, we're going to wait for these guys to stop being on fire for just a moment. But we got to get all the tentacle zombies over here. The tentacle zombies will actually not hit you here, fortunately. They don't attack you on this ladder for some reason. Kind of fully expected them to as well. Yeah, with the worst of it all gone, now we can go down here, collect our high-grade gunpowder, then head into Gun Shop Kendo. Well, except for that tentacle zombie over there, annoyingly decided to not go to the barrel. I guess I wasn't paying attention to her. We're gonna wait until we're down to 0 shotgun shells in order to combine that. Got a little more handgun bullets there as well. The handgun bullets from this point on are just to... No, pass Carcy, don't do it!
Don't move! Shit, chill.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad timing is all. Yeah. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
Gonna put away the gunpowder, the grenade launcher.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay?
Then we're gonna make our next save right here. I still haven't really found a particularly consistent way to deal with the rocket launcher section here. Of course, we're going to start opening up the gate key. Opening up the padlock with the gate key. Dude, your gate key has a lock on it? How does that work? I'll shoot him in the face to get by him. Then we're going to outright kill this guy. Now that we're all out of shotgun shells, we're going to combine the barrel onto the shotgun and get a full 6 shells out of that. Then pick up these explosive rounds and head out the door. Get ready. And I could have come up with an alternative strategy for this because I had an extra grenade.
Really?
So, unlike on Hardcore, Nemesis is pretty much always going to hit you with rockets. Basically what I decided to do there was shoot the tentacle zombie and then try to flatten myself against the wall. And after the 3rd rocket, there's going to be a pause, so that is our cue to move. We're not going to worry about that tentacle zombie right there. We're just going to keep going. And the worst of it is over now.
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
So with as little damage as we're going to do, we have no choice but to run from Nemesis after this Indiana Jones sequence here.
This is insane.
Just try to get as much distance as we can. He's going to dash at us, and we're going to perfect dodge it. And if we can get around a single perfect dodge for that punch, then we can head straight to the gas station.
You okay? Go. Go!
Come on, forget about him!
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah. You'll be safe.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You go on ahead. I'm not gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bard is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
What was that? How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just know they're gone. Come, this way.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Get off my train. Shit, Bard!
Oh, it's been a while. Subway's got to be clear of the city by now.
Along with your hot date?
Nah, she's not like that. Hell, she's not like anybody.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
Brad, stop!
T.
Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry. Sorry.
Shit, it's locked.
You stay on the door. I got this fucker. Come get some!
So Brad on Inferno is going to be a little bit different. We want to go all the way back past this archway over here, and we can pass through here, basically just manipulate Brad's AI. Get him to come through, come after us a little bit, trying not to miss any shots with a handgun if I can, but I absolutely want to kill Brad because it's a lot easier to get into the RPD proper that way, but it might be better to just try to bait out an attack and try to go for a perfect dodge in general. Nonetheless, it takes way too much ammo to kill Brad in general. I don't know if taking him out here actually affects his HP pool whenever you encounter him later on Inferno. But I still like to down him here, just because he aggroes from
poster boy.
a lot further away. And it's quite annoying to get around him going into the double doors, but like especially when we go to pick up this ID card here, we want the ID card so that we can get the scope for the assault rifle, which will save us a lot more
Where'd
ammo.
that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STAR's office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STAR's office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything. Hey! Be careful.
Yeah. You too, man.
I should also note that Brad doesn't get back up after you down him once.
What the hell was that thing?
There's Brad walking outside the window.
Here we go.
zombie over here, I just decide to punch him out of the way, then the Slicker's gonna come through the window, and then I tackle this zombie twice in order to keep him stunned. Then we can go grab the flash grenade.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Put the CBQR over here. Got the scope attached. Now we're gonna wait for some zombies to make their way in. Just trying to see if I can't pop my head out and shoot something. But it looks like they're not busting through. So I open the door momentarily, aggroed another. There we go, we got ourselves a hand. Carlos so tasty, the zombies will even put their hands through for a taste. So obviously we're going to try to just go ahead and mow these guys down. Just not even worry so much, unless it's an individual zombie. Individual zombies are probably about where it's safest to try to just keep shooting one bullet at a time in order to try to save ammo. Otherwise, if there's a crowd of them, just mow them down because your priority is going to be to immobilize them as quickly as you can. And if you don't immobilize, then you're going to get swarmed and you're going to get dead. So she's dead, he's dead, and the fat zombie on the floor over there is also dead. I just finished these guys off with the handgun. Decided to check the bodies one more time. Because remember, zombies don't play dead twice in Resident Evil 3 Remake. Need to double check the zombies in RE2 Remake to see if they behave similarly. It's kind of tough though, because Resident Evil 2 Remake doesn't have infinite knife. So you gotta check them with your bullets. And that guy, after he popped out of the west office, gonna aggro him a little bit, let him come in, let his friend come in too. 3, dang. Apparently he's having difficulty trying to figure out how to get through the door, but that's okay. We will help him not come through the door. Just gonna deal with him from long range, just keep doing focus shots, and scored a lucky decap there. There's another one. Well, that zombie, that seems one of the zombies that we put down earlier decided to get up on his own, so because he's the only one up, we're gonna finish him off. Now he's done. Sweep on the ground a little bit there. Finish him off with the handgun. Checking them all one more time. That's all of them so far. So one trick that is very important for the Carlos section is your reload cancels. You may notice that I'm swapping weapons while I'm in the middle of reloading. If you haven't already seen that yet, that is called reload canceling. You just switch to another weapon and back to your intended weapon while you are reloading your intended weapon. So if your intended weapon is the assault rifle, wait until the number flashes green, because green means that your clip is full. Then when it flashes green, that's when you switch to your other weapon and switch back to the assault rifle. So just like green, boom, boom. You have a full clip and you've canceled the rest of that obnoxiously long reload animation. It allows you to get back to firing at things. Highly unrecommended for hunters, by the way. Doesn't matter if you reload cancel or not. You want that extended mag if you're going to kill hunters. I'll mention that again later, but Anywho, just trying to very slowly, very deliberately take that guy out. Then we'll duck into this room over here. We're going to get some assault rifle rounds. It's just a very modest number of assault rifle rounds, by the way. Our ammo pickups are a lot fewer because we are playing on Inferno. 9.15.7, just like an RE2 remake. There's the hip pouch. We got everything that we need in here. Rather, everything that we can get.
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
We're unable to go into the save room over here and save our game. All we can do is collect ammo. We got 20 assault rifle bullets and like 18 handgun bullets. Just using the handgun bullets to finish off zombies where we can. But we gotta get every box of assault rifle bullets we can.
The STARS office is up ahead. Copy that.
Code here is cap. Take the flash grenade. We gotta save up our flash grenades too, because we gotta use everything that we can defensively. Still working with one zombie at a time. His leg's twitching, he's still alive. But I finished him off with the knife. Lucky me. This other zombie is alive here too. Lucky me again. Quickly checking that box with the random contents. It could either be a first aid spray or a green herb. I don't know if the contents of boxes are determined by your DA level or not. It'd be pretty cool if you could predict what's going to be in a box based on your DA level, but based on how they work in RE7, probably not. We got to make sure that we're walking over here, by the way. When I start walking, that's when you got to start walking too, because there are 2 lickers here. Not 1 licker, but 2 lickers. 104, 106, 109. Not even going to bother shooting that zombie right there, but he's actually going to get up when we grab the battery. There's Brad. The other zombie is going to get up here too. We'll down Brad really quick, and then once we get out of the door here, we got to start walking. Be very, very careful if you're playing on PC, by the way, because if you're playing on PC, then pretty much your only choice is gonna be to run on toggle mode. I'll get into talking about that later, but it's pretty annoying programming quirk with Resident Evil 3 Remake.
Copy that.
Then I'm amazed wasn't caught in QA or anything like that, but for some reason you can't aim while holding down the run button in hold mode.
Move.
Toss our flash grenade. Boom. Run around these guys. Another pale head's gonna pop in. Falcon punch.
This asshole again.
Flash grenades always equal Falcon punch, by the way.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out! Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
Grab those last 10 assault rifle bullets. There's another flash grenade there.
Oh yeah, the kid still got it.
Let that be a lesson to all dartboards.
Yeah, what's up? Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bard.
Am I the only one who made it? Carlos? Come in. Carlos? Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
If you didn't get the shotgun or the grenade launcher here, you will get them in this room here. Preparing our loadout for the next Nemesis fight. We're going to put away the Lightning Hawk, the handgun, the ammo. The hand grenade we don't need either. I just kept that anyway, just to see if there was anything that I could do against Nemesis. But this is pretty much all that we can do with this whole loadout. Then we're going to make our save. Literally nothing to shoot over here. We're just going to skate right by these guys. Nothing to shoot in here either. Just go directly to that ladder. We gotta make sure that we got our flame rounds equipped though first.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here. Bitch can't even swim.
Best line, by the way.
Carlos, respond.
Yeah, what's up?
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody.
Ah, shit.
Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck? It's back!
Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in!
So we're going to start by shooting Nemesis in the face there with a flame round. We're going to wait for the flames to die down and hit him again. He takes hit stun every time you hit him with a flame round and he's not already on fire. But the idea here is to, while he is on fire, start shooting him with the shotgun while dodging his shots. Remember to get those reload cancels in, because if you are not reload canceling, remember that your dodges are actually locked out as long as you are in the middle of a reload animation. You are not able to dodge while you are reloading. So during that second roar, that means that Nemesis is down to 70 HP, or 70% HP rather. We'll grab the handgun bullets and the 2 boxes of shotgun shells in there. Put down a mine. And then we're going to unload on the parasite over here. About 5 shots. I actually did not mean for that to be a mine round. I meant for that to be a flame round. But in general, whenever you fire off your mine round, switch back to your flame rounds immediately. That's actually the best rule to keep. You can also cancel out the reload on the grenade launcher by cycling your ammunition and then switching out your weapon. Because the grenade launcher reload animation is exceptionally long. It's quite bad. It takes about like singular flame round and yeah, just a flame round actually in order to get him to start running around.
I need to stop it in its tracks.
So because I messed up and I shot that mine round a little too early, I had to come up with a backup strat. Got our flame round out. We have to keep shotgunning him where we can, because unlike on the other difficulties, you have to deal additional damage with the shotgun over here. The shotgun only deals like marginally less damage, like a very, very small percentage less damage than actually like hitting him in the parasite when he's like down. But you absolutely need that DPS stream. So now that we don't have a mine, we have to wait for him to come down, and we will do that this way. We have no choice but to perfect dodge now and give him a lead enema.
Right, let's do this. Shock it! Carlos, you still there? Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
Because we already picked up the rest of the shotgun shells and handgun bullets around here, we can just grab these mines and go.
Interesting. You've done me a big favor, miss.
Jill! Hey, answer me. Tyrell, do you copy?
What's going on?
Jill's been infected. I'm taking her to the hospital. Maybe Dr. Bard can save her.
All right, I'll meet you there.
You hang in there, Super Cop. I got you. Fight it, Jill. I'm gonna get you the vaccine. It'll be okay. I promise. Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
Copy. I'll go on ahead.
So to start, walk this,
Got time for this.
because there's going to be a liquor here instead of zombies, which is fine because liquors are easy to avoid and we don't really want to be wasting all that ammo. In order to get around hunters, by the way, I had to split the hospital into 2 segments. The only typewriter being the one next to Jill, so... But for now, because these zombies have a lot of HP, I'm just using the handgun and doing focus shots in order to kill them. Might even get lucky and get a crit on one of these guys. Because we're staying like right out here, the zombies aren't coming to us. Because we are outside of their tether range. And of course, on the last shot, that would have been like the rest of his HP. We finally got a crit. He's dead now too. Then for that female zombie on the gurney right there, is 8 focus shots will deplete all of her HP. She has like 600 HP, and on DA-19, 8 shots, 8 focus shots is enough to kill her, so that she won't wake up whenever we go to put the key card in. Next up, some assault rifle ammo there. Then we're going to jump out of this window here. Directly to our right. Tactical grip for the assault rifle. Discard those extra key items and get this key right here. 30 assault rifle ammo, indispensable. Just gonna do focus shots on this guy. Being very careful not to fire more than one shot at a time. But he's taking stun with pretty much every focus shot with the assault rifle, which is pretty nice. The hunter that we normally see in the background is actually active now, and he actually will follow us. So, gotta be careful. He's right outside the save room now. Trying to wait for him to disappear. Gotta listen for his footsteps to fade out, and when that happens, we can go into this room here. Using the handgun bullets there to take out this zombie. This is the only zombie that we need to take out in this room, by the way, as Carlos. Because he's the only one that's going to impede our exit whenever we try to exit here. The next hunter coming up will actually despawn when you come back through his Jill. There's absolutely no reason to take him out, unlike in my previous videos where I gunned him down each and every time. We're just going to use a flash grenade to get around him. Hug the wall on the left on the way out while he's still being stunned. And then we're going to head back through these double doors on the right and circle around. We're not going to bother engaging with the other hunter. This is where we are going to save our game, because trying to dodge the hunter coming up and then trying to make our way past the liquor in the following room while also trying to get the banana clip is pretty much an RNG affair. So this is why I am making my save right now. Gonna go ahead and use the ID card here in order to scoop up the handgun ammo, the assault rifle bullets, and a flash grenade and a hand grenade. We don't gotta worry about Dr. Barbara Streisand laying on the ground right there. We're just gonna head directly back to the save point. No harm, no foul. I tried to pick up the tape recorder, but the movement in this game was having none of it. And once we open the door into the blue room here, we're just going to walk. Then we're going to make our save right here. If you accidentally aggro the liquor, you can head back into the double doors and the liquor will, or should, go back to its starting position. I moved to the left in order to get him to rotate counterclockwise and start sniffing in that direction, because once he's locked into that animation where he's like sniffing around and like looking left or right, his collision box is going to jut forward a little bit, and we don't want him to jut forward into the direction that we are walking, so. Merc left, move right for that liquor. And this dodge over here is the reason why I decided to make the segment here. Gonna walk here for a bit. Actually, just walk the whole time. Then we're gonna open the door, and the hunter went long, so we don't gotta worry about him anymore. Now we're going to lure this liquor over here. Get him to come this way. we want to stay far away from these doors, because the closer we are to the doors, the sooner the zombies are going to bust out. We're going to lure the liquor to this, to the right walkway here, and then we're going to go towards the left side of these benches. 9-3 is the code for this. Then we get the dual magazines. Zombies already busted through, as you could hear. Next, we're going to use the hospital ID card. And there's going to be a pale head around the corner here, so we're going to hug the left wall in order to lure him out. Open up with a focus shot, and just headshots the whole time. We're going to equip a hand grenade, and we are going to roll it in. I messed up on the trajectory a little bit, but that's okay. What we want next is for one of these hunters to bust through the door so that we can head back into the hallway, the adjacent hallway that we just came in through. So once he's there, there's going to be a little bit of a timer before he can attack anyway. Then we're going to lay into him right here. And once we're at 0, we're going to combine the extended mag, finish him off, because the grenade already did pretty good at that. Now we're going to cheese the fuck out of this guy, because that is about all we can do at this point. Because his tether is a little further away from this door, he will never go through this door. Once we get him to go back to his tether, he's going to be at that same position, so really that's about all we can do, is just keep shooting and hope that he eventually goes back. I really do not like the number of iframes that hunters have in this game. It's kind of obnoxious. But I guess because he caught the full force of the grenade, it only took about half the number of bullets to kill him, so not too terrible, I guess. Jump out of this window here, and then we are going to make our next save prior to the siege segment. Make a hard right here, and then we're headed directly to Bard's office.
Dr. Bard, are you in there? I'm here to rescue you. Open the door.
No voice match found.
Voice match? What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this? Open sesame.
No voice match found.
This is Nathaniel Bard. Open the door, please.
No voice match found.
Come on, let me in, you piece of shit.
No voice match found.
Guess it has to be the voice of someone with clearance.
No voice match found.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist you'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing waste of a nursing degree. Of course I have connections higher up. Of course the military consults with me on projects beyond your comprehension. So stop wasting my time with your nosy questions.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
You didn't read the documents, did you?
No, I shredded them just like you asked.
Good. Good. If that's all, you can go back to wiping your patient's ass. That's what they pay you for, right? And polish my shoes.
Yes, sir.
I bet you know a lot about polishing, don't you? Now fuck off and don't say a word to anyone.
Wow. What a douche. word. Tyrell, Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit, and the vaccine?
I'm looking.
Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
This is VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name. All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus, and they ordered my team to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. Now, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
Jill knew all along. And she trusted me anyway. Fuck! Is it here? All right, Jill. Hang tight. T? I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful? Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle if I get there in one piece.
Equip your flash grenade here, and when the camera angle forces you to change, that's when you throw it and start running. That way the hunter will not catch up to you going towards the door. Once we head into this room, we're just going to start walking. Get around this guy. Then we're going to go cure Jill and get ready for the siege segment.
You're gonna be okay, Jill. Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
I mean, that's only a day away. There's still people in the city.
You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck. Here they come.
Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better grab some gear. It sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on with my save system. I don't know why.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
The siege section here is pretty straightforward to start.
Now the fun shit begins.
So I start by grabbing as much ammo as I can and the detonator, and we are going to stay behind the desk for a little bit. On DA-19, by the way, this whole siege section, your DA does not go up or down. So whatever ammo you have going into it is what you're stuck with. But at DA-19, it takes 10 shots to kill all of these zombies from the assault rifle. Or about 9 shots from the handgun. But to start, I always start out by expending all of my handgun rounds, because the assault rifle has better crowd control. I apologize if I accidentally said submachine gun. I meant to say assault rifle. But anyhow, I try to shoot, I try to just do a sustained burst of like 10 shots straight to the body. And anything else is, like whatever doesn't kill them, I just finish them off with like another shot or two. Get my reload cancels out, but now we no longer have any handgun bullets, so now we have to rely on the machine gun for the rest of this. When the lights go out, we put our back to the door and equip this hand grenade, or take out this hunter here. There's another flash grenade here, and because we turned on the breaker, we just triggered the appearance of an additional tentacle. You don't actually have to turn on the breaker, you can just stay out of this room altogether, but you're going to need that flash grenade in order to defend yourself against more zombies or hunters. So while the room is cleared of zombies, it's a good idea to just like pop your head in there, turn on the breaker just to get some light, and grab that flash grenade. Totally worth it. So during the second phase, after the lights turned on, we're trying to anticipate the appearance of a second hunter. And I usually like to stand right about here during the second part, after we turn the breaker on, because then that way I can actually, I actually have a pretty good vantage point for whenever the hunter comes around. I can actually see the hunter coming in, because Carlos always, Carlos is always going to be on the left side of the screen, so it makes it difficult to see around him. If I was standing behind that desk, then that hunter, as it comes in through the first window on the right-hand side of the door, your subjective right, it would actually be impossible to see the hunter come in and be able to shoot the generator whenever he does come in. There's no zombies for now, just trying to keep an eye out. But whenever the hunter does come in, we have to pop the generator pretty much immediately. Any slower and he will be out of the generator's range. There he is. Got him. And once that happens, we want to pull out the flash grenade. I panicked a little bit, which is why I didn't pull out that flash grenade immediately. Because normally what I do is I zap him and I just like lay into him, but fortunately that was enough. And oh my god, that was too close for comfort. From this point on, the zombies will also be taking a lot more damage, but the shutters are too far closed at this point to even worry about any more zombies pouring in. So once this is done, we just got to mop up the rest of them. equip our flash grenade and be ready to throw. So now we're gonna say, Carcy says freeze.
Maybe you can knock the pillar down without explosives.
I'm on it.
Carcy says, freeze again. Carcy says, shake it all out. Carcy says, play dead.
Carlos, you all right?
Not even close. But at least it's over. I'm coming back.
Vaccine's the real deal.
Good.
You going somewhere?
You're damn right.
What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved.
Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time.
Ballsy motherfucker.
Jill. Thank God you're okay. I've got good news. It's over now. The city's safe.
Jill. It's the only way.
Where am I? What's going on? Oh.
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate now.
Can't be.
This is not a test.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself, crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give this city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Right. Guess I'm not talking you out of this. Storage facility. Meet this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos, so expect trouble.
So now that we have the burst handgun, we're going to try to stockpile handgun ammunition for the final boss fight. Not really using it beyond that. We're going to make our next save here. God damn it. So first up, we're going to head to this item box here, put away those grenades. I have a singular hand grenade with me, which I am going to use to size down the next mob of enemies coming up. Checking the randomized boxes here to see if I can't get any more ammo at all.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
So we'll grab that gunpowder A, and then we will roll the grenade over here, and that will take down most of the hunter's HP. Then we will move to the tether, and he will go over there. Next up, trying to see what I can do about some of these zombies. Got rid of her pretty fast. Then using a mine thrower around here in order to take down some of those zombies there. The door closed behind me, kind of trolled me back in the direction of that hunter. Because we are on DA-19 without any assault coins, this also means that the hunters are going to take 3 mine darts before they actually die. So we have to be at least a little bit conservative where we throw them. But we also need to be conservative with shotgun shells too at this point. So mine rounds are actually going to be best used against regular enemies here. Singular mine dart here. You can see straight up 3 mine darts, and finishing them off with a handgun here. Because we actually will have plenty of handgun bullets by the end, but just doing it on this hunter for the purpose of saving another mine dart, because finishing them off with the handgun is generally better ammo economy overall. So that we can blow up zombies with darts, or blow up another hunter with darts. Gotta decapitate all the enemies in this room in order to get these shotgun shells. So we've pared down all the stuff in our inventory to a single stack of grenades, single stack of mine thrower rounds. The liquor in here is still active. I'm trying to get into the sick room over here, where these zombies are all holed up, so that I might be able to get the gunpowder. And for some reason, I'm pretty sure this zombie did not take any damage. He should have. I just let him walk back into the room and own himself. Or at least, maybe that's what past Carci thought he did at the time. But I also wanted to go this way in order to keep the liquors from... Oh, dang. I guess I didn't get that zombie to cell phone after all. Past Carci lied to me again. That was the zombie who owned himself on the mine. But it's only 2 zombies that we got to deal with there. This other one's about to come out into the room, so we're going to Gallagher the shit out of his head. Pop it like a water balloon. we'll hop over this wall over here in order to get more Magnum rounds. I'm trying to get as many Magnum rounds as we can, because we need those against Paleheads, Hunters, and everything else that has like 3,000 HP or however much. A reminder, on DA-19, your damage output is scaled down by 40%. So enemies that would normally die to the Magnum in one shot are still going to take a lot more, and you'll have to focus shot them too. All these caches have like two bullets, 4 bullets, 4 bullets. We're not going to be accosted by any hunters coming around here. We're just going to touch this liquor and run right by them. Pick this open and throw away the lockpick. We don't need it anymore. About to run into another Palehead here, but we're actually not going to give him the old Kapowie. We're just coming in here to aggro him. I didn't see him walking, so just try to open that, and boom, there he goes. Now he's coming after us. He's a very, very fast Palehead, by the way. He's going to come through this way, and we're just going to lure him around in a circle because we do not have the ammo to waste on him.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
Some gunpowder over here. Can always do. But yeah, this song that plays whenever you regain control of Jill here is like one of the major bangers of the game. I love it.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
As a matter of fact, the score for a lot of the sections in this game is really, really superb, I feel like. Another hip pouch here. There's no typewriter here, so we have to go through the whole gauntlet area now. The whole warehouse gauntlet. We're going to combine these gunpowders here. Try to get as much handgun bullets as we can. We're going to combine more Magnum rounds here. Put away our explosive rounds. We don't need them for now. And we'll take old Kapowie over here. It's old Kapowie's time to shine. Instead of sacrificing 3 shotgun shells against this guy, we're going to give him the old Kapowie. Because fuck Paleheads.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity. But I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
For now, we're not really going to worry about shooting anything else, but there is one very very big change in this area, and that is there's an additional Hunter Gamma right here. So before we climb down this ladder, we need to equip. Actually, I'm just going to give him the old Kapowie, apparently, because I forgot flame rounds. Focus shot here. And he's done. You could actually use a singular flame round in order to get around him, but it's just as well. Rather save flame rounds for final Nimi.
A dead end. No, wait.
Additional high-grade gunpowder here. There is literally no loot in this area when we climb down the ladder, so it is absolutely not worth it to kill anything, and I mean anything. Ignore everything, go for the fuse, go for the ladder. It's all just one big jump scare. Just don't be afraid. Just go for the ladder. You got iframes on the ladder. Don't worry. You're not going to get hit. Now we're going to pull down this ladder over that lever. And take the shell rack for the shotgun. I'm going to peek my head over here and give that white head over there the old kapowie. Then hit these other two zombies with my shotgun. Because I hit him with the rest of that first shotgun shell, I decided I'd finish him off with my handgun. Can never go wrong with saving some shotgun shells here and there. When we climb down here, we gotta watch out for a hunter on the left. Gonna shoot a mine round right there. Take the fuse. He's gonna get hit, but we gotta climb up this ladder. We already got the item that we needed to get over here, so we're not gonna worry about him. I just used a mine because I thought it would slow him down, and I guess maybe it did. ... question mark. Anyway, gonna fire that mine right there and wait for it to blow up. I maybe should have aimed it a little higher because the crosshair for the mine darts actually does not tell you... Man, what the hell happened there? I don't know, some weird bug happened with my mouse. I didn't even move it. Suddenly Jill was looking up there. But I placed that mine in exactly the right place, but these guys actually have a lot of HP at DA 19, so... Unless there's some DA manipulation strat here, there's not really a whole lot we can do except just snipe these guys. I was tired of waiting. I know, I chastised past Carci for using the Magnum here, but it's Inferno. I'm not going to be able to save my Magnum for the final boss anyway, and I'd have to use the burst handgun. So on Inferno, yeah, using the Magnum on DA 19 without the assault coins is
What was he doing in here?
going to be worth it after all on those tentacle zombies right there.
Joe.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours. Maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
Now we can make a save here before Nest 2. Combining the attachment with the Magnum and making our save now.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right, let's get this done.
Now that we've made it into Nest 2, we're going to go into what would be a save room. There's a box but no typewriter. In place of the typewriter is a box of handgun bullets, which is basically the dev team's way of saying, fuck you, you're on your own. Gonna turn her head into a watermelon, and then we're gonna lure that pale head down the stairs over here. Give him the old kapowie when he goes down the stairs. Now we're gonna make our way into this room right here in order to grab the override key.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
After this, we're going to go directly to get this other gunpowder right here. More high grade equals more Magnum rounds. Always good, always requisite. So even full DA on Inferno, as long as you have a focus shot, as long as you have a Magnum focus shotted on a pale head, like directly to the head, it will actually kill them in one shot. So focus shot custom Magnum is about like your best option. There's a better strat for this than is in this video, and what I do now is I actually headshot the zombie or the pale head in the middle of the stairs, then go past him in order to go into the this room over here. First I gotta get rid of her, then we get the vaccine part.
I might be able to use this to
And upon doing that, the zombies in this room are all, well, mostly immobilized now. Rather, I should say they are unaggroed, but don't gotta worry about anything anymore because they're all dead. Gave all of them the old kapowie. Another high-grade gunpowder here, another explosive there. Now the idea is to try to do our best to hold on to gunpowder Bs, or sorry, explosive Bs in order to make magnum rounds. Magnum rounds? No. Acid rounds. That's what I mean. We need as many acid rounds as we can get our hands on. Because we are going to be fighting 5 DA-19 hunters back to back on the way back through here.
This must be what powers it.
And our only available save point, well, there actually is no save point available in Nest 2 on Inferno. The only save you get is right after the warehouse segment, before Tyrell gets killed. But the whole reason we want magnum bullets and acid rounds is because acid rounds are able to immobilize hunters and also deal a significant amount of damage to them, and we just finished them off with the magnum. Before this guy aggroes, we are going to give him the old kapowie. Before this guy aggroes, we're also going to give him the old kapowie. But that guy's already aggroed. He didn't close himself up, so we are going to give him the old kapowie as well. And there's another guy, and he actually moves faster than the others, but he's aggroed now. That was actually a pretty lucky shot, because he almost stumbled. He almost stumbled and ducked my shot. Now that's the thing about zombies in the 2 Resident Evil remakes, is they just like stumble just when you're about to draw a bead on them.
Okay, this looks like I can use some vaccine development.
It's like they do that and they just stumble out of range of your shot, and it fucking sucks. So now we have 4 acid rounds, and this is all we're getting. Gonna use this first acid round over here to stun both these guys, and using a mine thrower round to siphon out more HP. They're gonna die. Gotta remember to cycle out back into acid rounds. But the first guy didn't die from the mine. He was just out of the effective range of the mine, but the acid round there actually finished him off. We're trying to get that other hunter to come into range, but that was a fail. So now I gotta get some fancy footwork going. Give him the old kapowie. Another acid round. The other guy didn't get stunned. Fortunately, we were able to get out of the way. After that, it's like either nail him to the wall or die, so down to my last magnum bullet. We're not getting any more for the rest of the game. And all the enemies in Nest 2 are now dead. Now all we got to do is make our way towards the final save point. If Jill can move in a straight line towards this item box here first, that'd be lovely. Trying to start making some flame rounds. I was a little worried at this point that I wouldn't have enough flame rounds for Nemesis 3, Acid Nemesis. Just doing a quick double check to make sure that I got all the gunpowder and some such. then we can make the vaccine and get out.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
I forgot a gunpowder. Oops.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
So once we get in here, we're going to grab all of the rounds that we can muster. We don't need this last mine thrower round. I think I maybe should have kept it. I don't know. Because it would have actually saved me a phase. I could have just put away the handgun bullets, but I was kind of already in the habit of not opening the box after that no box run. There's three flame rounds in there as well. And now we can make our save.
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. but I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
So at the start of the fight, we're going to open up with a flame round as per usual. Then we're going to load in our grenade rounds and do a couple of shotgun shells. All the while, we're going to swap things. Basically, it's like flame, swap rounds, 2 shotgun shells, swap back to grenade, fire, fire, swap, shotgun shells, grenade, swap, swap shotgun, fire shotgun. Kind of tough to really explain what it is that I'm trying to do here, but we got to get him down to 80% health.
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
So now we're all reloaded. Got to have our explosive rounds ready. He will always go to tank 5 first, as long as you're not trying to get rid of him. But anyway, we're going to DPS the fuck out of him now. We want him to come after us. I did a perfect dodge. I was able to save myself from that zombie. Now, because I got enough explosive rounds here, I'm going to go for this strat here. Well, not before he ran away, but we got to be careful.
Here comes some more.
Watch out for these other zombies over here.
He's behind number 4.
We saw him behind number 4. Got to defend ourselves against paleheads here as well. He's going to come after us. That actually is not a hit. It doesn't actually do any damage to us, it just knocks us down. Because we already shot him in the air, and it just causes some stun to Jill. So when he's down there, he is around 50% HP or so. Make sure to pop your head up.
I got this.
We'll get Carlos to take care of the rest of it. Decided to use my last Magnum round on that. So from this point on, we got to try to DPS him. Got to try to stun lock him before any more zombies come out. Screw you, guy. You are not going to get away. He's trying to run around. Not happening. Okay, well, maybe it is happening this time. Whenever Carlos says on your right, get ready to dodge, doesn't matter. Chances are Nemesis will probably take out any other zombies in the area anyhow. Using these explosive rounds to keep Nemesis locked down, keep any zombies away. We can no longer swap weapons, by the way, now that we have used, or swap rounds now that we've used all of our grenade rounds here. So I'm just going to use these grenades and just try to keep him in place. Now we got to do one more round. Just going to reload our grenades. Get rid of the pale heads as we see them. Oh, that was close. So while Carlos is doing his thing, we're just going to defend ourselves against pale heads. And that was enough.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Oh no.
Now get on! I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
Dude, I wonder how much the Tooth Fairy pays for one of Nemesis' teeth. Probably pays $2 a tooth.
Nikolai, where did you go? I have to get that vaccine back.
There is no real solid strategy for Nemesis during that fight other than just try to stun him as much as possible. I make a couple of saves here just because I messed up my inventory arrangement. But we want all of the handgun bullets. And I mean all of them. So as you can see, I made an additional save so that I would be able to get rid of all of my weapons except for the handgun because I want to be able to reload cancel quickly with a grenade.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You bring money. I like that. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun. Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Right, so while that's opening, we're going to head towards this side of the room. Because Nemesis always seems to slam down with his left arm first if he's going to slam down and hurt you. Or I should say kill you because we don't have any iron defense coins. So now the real part of the fight begins. And here's what we're going to do. He's going to start with a doggy paddle.
Did you? How about some more?
The burst fire handgun can take out one pustule in like one burst. So we're trying to use this to our advantage. It doesn't pierce, however, so it makes things a little bit harder because we don't have magnum rounds to be able to get this done. So now he's down to one pustule. Okay, he got us with a stun roar. Now he's going to do right, left. Apparently he's not going to follow with a right. We got to dodge into that and then ba-da-doom. And because I got it at exactly the right time and I was right next to this battery, I'm able to push 2 batteries at once. This actually makes the fight a lot easier if you can nail it.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
But you have to get out of there fast. Because if you don't, then he's going to grab you and he's going to insta-kill you. So If he starts with the arm on the right, then he's going to alternate right, left, right. And sometimes that other arm will delay. Now this attack over here is fucking bullshit, because he can delay on the 5th hit, the 6th hit, the 7th hit, the 8th hit. Fortunately, I managed to call exactly when he was going to delay. But it's actually total bullshit because it's rhythmic based, and it'll just switch you up and catch you in a frame trap. Honestly, a really, really terrible boss design at that point. I don't care if it is the bullshit difficulty. It's fucking terrible. So after that, we got this, and now we just got to get to the railgun before he gets up. And we won.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit! Good riddance.
Man, they did my boy Nemi wrong in this game. In the original game, his final form was a Cronenberg monster, but this time he's an H.R. Geiger monster. Anyway, this was Resident Evil 3 Remake. No damage on Infernal difficulty with no bonus items. Hopefully you found this playthrough helpful. The next video I upload will use shop items again, but I will be going for an S rank in that. I don't know if I'll do S rank without shop items. Maybe someday, but for now I'm going to do it with shop items.
We're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't we?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to drop.
10 minutes until missile
impact. The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
It's you! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
And dick shot!
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work. is.
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
So if you're looking for a walkthrough for Nightmare, please watch this. Thank you for watching.